A wonderful morning to all. On behalf of Youngrush, I welcome all to today's webinar, Beyond Core Skills. Youngrush is a career tech startup into internship placements and end-to-end virtual HR solutions. We at Youngrush take pleasure by educating the of future of the nation, the graduated students and final year college students, with latest trend in the job industry and employability preparedness through our webinar series. Through today's webinar, Beyond Core Skills, you can gain insights on the skills that are not learned in the campus, such as business, leadership, behavior, and support. And our today's resource person is Dr. Pastor Rahman. Dr. Fazlur Rahman is the founder and director of Talent Pips. Is a PhD holder in leadership development, program effectiveness, and thoughtful consultant with a combination of creativity and quantitative abilities. Dr. Fazlur has gained recognition for inspiring and developing leadership in the context of enhancing services of a business in the streams of UAE, national development, women's leadership, within the oil and gas and nuclear energy sectors of Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. With over 20 years of focused HR domain, Dr. Fazalur is creative problem solver with his ability to write and speak to the perfection. He has led many innovating changes to bring strategic development within human resource division of Abu Dhabi Offshore Company. He believes in delivering sustainable values to organizations. He is associated with the Astride to bring about positive change in business functionality and methodologies. Visited over 15 countries, he uses special approach containing that something extra to make a significant difference to the results. Now excited to lead Talent Pips with a vision of developing young generation's new age skills and to mentor a future perfect transformation. I'd like to close my note with a positive quote by Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Without further delay, I would like to hand over the session to Dr. Pastor Rahman. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Ajay. Thank you so much. Welcome, everyone, for this wonderful Saturday morning. I am so glad that almost around 50 people have joined this session. It's great to see you all. And first of all, I would like to thank Young Rush team. It is so young and they are rushing towards the younger generation. I'm so glad to be associated with them, and they are so vibrant towards their services and all this. So when they ask me, I have to meet the young minds for a webinar, and that too, I have to speak on something special for the younger generation. Then we decided that okay, let's go for a skill set based topic, which will really make you understand which is the secret sauce of success, I will call it, because uh, I have to really say that for the past couple of years, 3.5 years, I'm looking into the Indian market. Previously, I was in the international market, and I'm comparing my perspective when I was in the international market and seeing India, and sitting inside India and seeing the Indian market is entirely different. We have so many challenges. We, in the sense, the younger generation is having a real challenges that is need to be addressed only by us. Nobody else can address it. So thanks, Ajay, for the wonderful introduction. It is a detailed one, so I don't want to speak more on myself. But basically, I am a core HR person. I spent almost 25 years focusing on people development. That is my specialty. I worked within the oil and gas, manufacturing, and nuclear industry as consultant. All this focusing on people development. So I have seen various range of people who have developed themselves right from the technician level to the CEO level. And there are many other people, those who have started their career with the specialization, and they have reached, over the period of time to the greater level of success. So I was just working around for the people, and I found some of the very interesting things that I will share it with you today. Okay, so let us move into the session. So usually, you're all young minds, right, with the greater expectations towards the future world, right? You want to be something successful. You want to really, make your great life, and you want to meet all your passion, dreams, etc. But the one thing what we usually think is, whatever currently I am studying, my degree will suffice, and I'm born with some set of skill sets. I'm very good at that, and we all bit lethargic because someone will help me. My college will help me on the placement, or someone will come and help me to kickstart my career and pave way forward for my success. And all these things is the expectation, what we set and what we think and how we live. But is it true in a sense? Definitely not. And how it is going to be in the future? All these young minds are going to be the future leaders, say in couple of years, say 5 to 7 years of time. You all will be in your commencement of your career. You will be in the early stage of it, and you will be looking forward to really gain your momentum in a specific career. But what type of world we are in at the moment, that is a great question. See, actually we call it, one second, so we call it as the VUCA world. The VUCA stands for, you can see this video so that we can discuss on this more.
VUCA World, an acronym of volatility, the speed and turbulence of change. Uncertainty, outcomes even from familiar actions are less predictable. Complexity, vastness of interdependencies in globally connected economies and societies. And ambiguity has more than one possible meaning and may therefore cause confusion, inexactness. VUCA, the challenge and threat for today's corporate world. But in future, VUCA is going to be the new normal.
The interesting thing is, we have done this video in the year 2018. Okay, so by that time, we mentioned that VUCA is going to be the new normal, and we were talking about this huge volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and all this. See, from the past, say 2020, early 2020, we are seeing the real nature of the VUCA world. It is so turbulent, like the roller coaster.
VUCA
What,
World.
you know every ride what we see is a volatile world. It is top seater. We couldn't predict anything, and every regular things what we are doing becomes so uncertain. Colleges have been completely closed, and we have been forced to be within sitting within the home and to start learning from the online. So every regular things what we do started becoming looking into an uncertain way, and world is becoming more and more complex. Everything is becoming so critical, and the information what we have in front of us is all becoming ambiguous. Say like whatever it is, right from the morning till night, the informations what we receive be it any media, be it WhatsApp, social media, Facebook, television, radios, and newspapers. Every informations what we receive is having a higher level of ambiguity. Someone will say that Covaxin is the best vaccine what we can have for against COVID. And within 1.5 hours, we will be receiving that Covaxin is creating, some sort of problem, and Covishield is the best. And then we will get confused, okay, whether to go with Covishield or Covaxin or some other vaccine. And then by evening, we will be getting an information that both vaccines, any vaccines that will damage our entire system, and that it will, damage our immunity. So like this on the same topic, there will be around 10 type of informations, and users will get confused completely that what information I should believe on. Just think, if we are going to lead a life like this for another couple of years, how critical it will be for us. So that's why we call that we are already in the VUCA world. And there are few statistics which has been released by the government. It says that almost around 25,000 companies have been closed, and unemployment is almost around 1 crore and 800,000, something like that. 80 lakhs people are waiting for their jobs. All these people are experienced people. Just think, when all these people are waiting in the market, you guys also going to join with them, then the competition is huge. If you're going to take any competition scenarios before, say, a couple of years, it is for one job announcement we will be receiving, say, like 50 to 100, the maximum of 500 CVs we may receive for quite a good company and quite a good title job. But now when we are issuing any advertisements on the social media for any nice title job, then automatically we are receiving more than 1,000 to 3,000 job applications for that one single job. So just think the variation on the competition. It is becoming not doubled, it is humongous, and it is keep growing. So you are going to enter into a very competitive world, where if you want to stand out of the crowd, then we need to really challenge the world. So how you are going to challenge the VUCA world? What it is required? That is what I'm going to share with you all for another 45 minutes. Okay, and then I will open up the question and answer floor. You can ask me. Even if you have any questions in the middle, please feel free to put it in the chat. I will try to answer it. Ajay, you can just look into the chat box also. If there is any questions, please let me know, because I am in the
Sure, sir.
presentation.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So how to challenge the VUCA world? See, any external world, you are all, if you are guys are going to be in the academic world, or you are in your corporate world, whoever you are, it's not a problem. But what the external world predominantly looking forward for from the person is the skill sets. This is what our research for the past 5 years is giving the outcome. This is the entirety of our research, we can say. So any person, be it for their personal or professional or the career development, you need to have a combination of skill set that it is called as, a combination of 21st century skill, we can say. So you can see here the core skills is your UG or PG, whatever it is, and then support skills. These two combination is highly required for the professional world. And then if you come for the career world, you must know with the industry which you are going to work or you are working, You should have the business knowledge, how that business is functioning, and how that industry trend is, what type of technologies are coming up, and how you have to get yourself the digital literacy, how you have to be fluent with your digital knowledge. And then behavioral, you have to behave very well within the business world or the entrepreneur world or in the corporate world. So you should have a behavioral skills. And then for the personal, it is leadership skills. So it is a combination. If you're going to give the weightage, say like 20% for each of this skill set, then this will make 100%. Now you think you have only the core skills, then rest of this 80% is going to determine the challenging factor for the VUCA world. If you are going to equip all this thing, then you will be able to comfortably challenge the VUCA world, and you can withstand any sort of competition, and you can win the race. So this is our finding for the past 5 years, where we go and speak with people to develop the combination of skill set. While you are focusing on any one core skills, you are developing yourself. At the same time, you have to go with support skills, behavioral skills, and leadership skills. That is why we call it beyond core skills. Why beyond core skills? For example, if you are a BCom MCom graduate and you are working in financial industries like banking, insurance, whatsoever it is, so you need to have a support skills like expert level specialization in Excel, and you should have a good report writing skill and analytical skills. You should be good in numbers. So all this is going to determine your career, even to start your career. Okay, any company you're going to jump in, the first thing first, they will see your background, that is your basic fundamental core skill, what UG or PG you have completed, and what are the other set of skill sets, support skills you have. Are you good in language? How good you are at communication? Do you know how to create a report? And how good your critical thinking, problem solving skill? Are you good at self empowerment, change management? And how good is your emotional intelligence when you are going to behave with people? Are you strong enough in communication and collaboration? And another thing, if you go for the cross cultural awareness, it is very important these days, because you don't have to go out of your area. Okay, previously we may have to go for a foreign country to get a job and to decide our career and to establish our life. No, nowadays, all the MNCs are flocking into India, and definitely the Indian country's economy as well as the industrial world is surely booming, where you will have to work along with different types of people. So cross cultural awareness in the support skill is highly required, because you have to deal with people. We will have difficulty when we are going to get out of our comfort zone. Say like you guys are from any particular state in South India, you may have a friction with the other South Indian state people, and then North Indian state people. And then think of when you're going for a country beyond India, when you see a nearby country people, you first should have a clear understanding about their culture. What is their system? What is their food system? What is their dressing sense? And how good they are with people? And what is their fundamental belief system? Country to country, everything varies. So if you don't have a cross cultural awareness, then you will find it very difficult to mingle with people, and your interpersonal skills will be very difficult to handle, and you will be so tired at a point of time. So when you are young, it is very easy to strengthen yourself with all this combination. So when you want to grow, you focus on this. This is a very fundamental thing. It is highly required, that will determine your success. There is no doubt in that, I will say. And other skills like you have to measure your passion, you can measure your enthusiasm level and your commitment. You will be having a high passion. For example, when we go to the gym on the 1st of January, it will be almost full, and people will be so enthusiastically pumping their energy, and they will have a great determination and passion towards bringing them fit, reducing their weight, and trying to develop a six pack. And if you go by 15th of January, the gym will be half. And by 1st of March, if you go that, then maybe only few passionate people, those who have the commitment and grit to do continuously, they alone we can see. So any passion, maybe you may want to become a good photographer, and you may want to become as a boxer or a musician. Any passion you want to focus on, you want to develop on, for that you need to have a greater commitment. Otherwise, it is all going to be just we will be determined to wake up at 5:30. The alarm will go on, and you will say that, okay, another 10 minutes, fine, and another 10 minutes, and the third snooze, it will be 6 o'clock, but still you will not be having that commitment and the grit to wake up. So what you will do, you will switch off the alarm and you will comfortably go back to your sleep. So this is what will happen when we are going to have high passionate, we have a dream, we want to achieve something, but a low commitment and grit to do it continuously. That is a problem where we will miserably fail to achieve our passions. So these skill sets are mandatory, and how you have to apply it and build your growth. You are going to create a structure. That structure is your family, we can say. The growth system, if you see, it's like a house. It is a combination of your personal, professional, and promotional. We will discuss it in one by one in the length. If you want to succeed, grow, and compete in today's VUCA world, we all need the right culture, the right talent, and the ability to adopt, change, and overcome obstacles. So the first and foremost thing is, you need to have a strategy. You need to have a clear plan. So how I will make a plan? I don't know, because the world is seeing everybody's competency in a different level. Some few days back, one of my friend was telling me a very nice story. I want to share it with you. One gentleman had a pet dog, which have a very special, unique capacity that it can walk on the water. So that dog is a unique dog which has a special quality. So he want to proudly show it off to everyone that my dog can walk on the water. So he called his friends and he was just want to demonstrate that how his dog will walk on the water. So he just brought them to the lake, and he was trying to shoot one bird which just fall in the middle of the lake, and he is asking his pet dog, just go and bring that bird. And the dog is just walking on the water and trying to capture that bird and bringing it back. So he was proudly seeing all his friend, and he's trying to show that, see how my dog is walking on the water. And one of his friend was asking, oh, it's a great tragedy, your dog doesn't know how to swim. So this is how world is seeing the competencies of any person, I will personally say. Even if you have unique quality, the world will not be able to capture it unless otherwise you have a strategy to showcase yourself. So personally, if you are not you know develop your talent for tomorrow and showcase it, you are not going to achieve that momentum in your life, because the competition is huge. People, as I told you, just think of a recruiter. He is receiving 5,000 CVs, and all that 5,000 CVs, even if he is going to use some of the digital tool to filter it, and to go into very specific criterias to select the people, out of 5,000 he is going to select, say, hardly 10 CVs, right? So what is the proposition? How you are going to showcase? What is the real time that recruiter have for looking into the CV? So hardly the first glance they will be spending around 7 to 10 seconds. Some good recruiters, just they will just give a glance and decide whether this guy will be I can go into his CV in the second round, I can have a look. So the first level of filtration is the crucial filtration, where you have to showcase your talents. So you should create a talent with the ideas for tomorrow, because that the world is so turbulent. It's like a roller coaster. It is keep on changing. So everything is uncertain, and we are moving towards the world where the technology is dominating, and things are changing. If you just go back before 10 years, there is no Angular, and there is no Python, and now Angular, Python, all is ruling the internet world, the programming world. And we never thought that we will be having a touch phone, where while we are using the button based phones. So like this, the changes are so quick. Before, it will take a decade for the change to impact on our life, but now it takes only 3 to 4 years to reach within our life, and the life is completely changing. So unless otherwise we change, we have the continuous development, knowledge upgradation, we cannot survive. So we need to always look forward for the support towards the change driven world, and you should be able to adapt it so fast. So that is agility. Agility is nothing but you have to think, understand, and react quickly to the change. It is just a matter of time. You should decide what is your willingness to learn from your experience, and how you are going to apply it to perform successfully under the new or first time condition, right? You just think, we never thought that we will be sitting at home for continuous 6 months, not even going out seeing friends, or no outing, nothing, just a lockdown. So how we are trying to manipulate that kind of situation? So we need to really be fast, so agile, quick. Within the seconds, you should decide on, and you have to be fast and understand how much I should be prepared to continually acquire the new skills, learn from my experience, face the new challenges, and perform well under this changing environment, the volatile environment. So everything, which is what I'm trying to connect, is about your learning. So continuous learning, your skill sets. So this is the quality the enterprises are looking for. Even if you are going to set up your own business, you are going to be an entrepreneur, these are the qualities really which will help anyone to be successful, whether it is technical or non-technical. And when it comes the professional stuffs. If you want to really achieve a professional momentum in your life, you have to really think about the future, not for today. Say, for example, you are in UG or in PG, always have a plan for another 3 to 5 years. Say today I'm holding a UG. Okay, in another 3 years I'll be going to I will be completing my PG. And what is the relevancy I am going to create with my UG and PG, and how I am going to move forward in the market? What is the specific job title? In what profession I want to be successful? So create a plan, create a connectivity. If you are not able to identify that, always look forward for a help. Go for a professional people who can support you and guide you. I will tell you in the future slides. I will be showing you how you can do that. So first thing first is, when it comes to the professional arena, you have to see yourself personally. So start from your personal area, and then you are moving to your professional area, and then you are going to be in the career. Career is not a one-time job. Career is going to evolve over a period of time. It's not one time. You have to start as a novice. You may have to start basically as a technician, and then you may go for a supervision, and then you may go like a small section leader, and then a small team leader, and then a manager, and then senior manager, and then vice president. So hierarchy goes like this. And if you are going to adopt to one particular domain, and you want to expertise yourself in one particular stream, that's how I did. Even though I received many good job offers beyond HR, I didn't move from HR. And when I was working within the HR domain, I was working in the recruitment, training and development, competency mapping, and then job profiling, employee relation, you name it. Almost 360-degree, every stream I have gained my expertise in that. So it will evolve over a period of time, and you will understand what is your key area, that where you will fit in according to your personality, according to your passion, what you are good at. Then I found one very fine morning that people development is my core. That aligns very well. And after that, I never moved out of it. For the past almost 14 years, I was closely working only within the people development. And when it comes people development, how I developed myself is, I used to go beyond, I used to read lot of thought leaders articles. I will go to internet and search forward for the people, those who are speaking not the today's trend, and how, for the future trend. When they speak that this is going to evolve, this is how it is going to come, technology is going to change, this is what the new things are coming. And I used to attend lots of conferences. I used to visit lots of physical conferences, where we can see how that particular domain is evolving, what are the technologies are going to come. So future, don't prepare yourself for today, prepare for the future, and that too with the focus. Don't think, okay, I have a UG and I have a PG and this is my area, fine, but that within that area, what is your specific destination? Think about the Google map. You cannot just ask Alexa or Siri, okay, Alexa or Siri, please take me to my home, right? You have to be very specific where the place is, then pin it automatically. Even if there is any roadblocks, traffics, challenges, anything ahead, the things will be predicted and automatically you will get navigated and you are reaching, right? That is how the maps are supporting our destination to reach our destination. Similarly, we as a career growth companion, we will be able to help you in identifying your gaps, proactively plan your future. We can fix a destination and we can create a roadmap beautifully to show you how you have to navigate, where to turn, what type of skills you need to acquire on, and how to move into the future confidently and comfortably to face the future world challenges and the competition. So this will help you to achieve a professional success in a specific period of time. Because if you're going to measure the success and the losses that you have met on the failures, if the loss and failures are more and at last you are achieving the success, you will not be able to enjoy that success. It has to be moderate, it has to be balanced, it has to be, even the failures should be less, the losses should be less, so that you can enjoy the success to the maximum. So always try to be proactive in achieving and looking forward for what you want. And finally, the great topic is about promotional. As I initially told you, everybody is unique. Everyone, no matter who you are, everyone is unique. There is something lying inside with you. You have to find it out. What you are seeing currently, you may be having a very good clarity. You may think that, I'm so good, I'm strong enough. And when I go to the colleges, I used to ask the people to identify up to nine strength what they have. I have never come across with people, less than few percentage, 3 to 4% only I have come across. Nobody will be able to say that these are the nine key strength I have. Maximum 2, 3, because we don't go within. We don't know who we are. We will be having a problem of understanding who we are. What is our requirement? How I should project myself. So unless otherwise, you have a good combination of the promotional side, you will not be able to win the competition. For example, let us see this slide. Have you ever seen the advertisements of these brands? You just compare how many times you see the brands advertising, the brands like Rolls-Royce, Lamborghini, BMW, Ferrari, Mercedes. Compare these brands with Toyota, Kia, Hyundai, Tata, who advertised a lot, and why these brands are having such a approach towards their users. It is all about their quality. They know the complete strength of their, not only the brand, about their product. If you go and ask any of these high brand companies, you ask any small things, they will immediately say yes. And if you ask any support, even they will come and do it at your doorstep. Whereas some of the companies, you will not even get the catch what you want. You have to always call them, force them, even sometimes you may have to argue and then to get the results what you expect. So that is the difference between the brands. If you want to become as a brand, you decide yourself, you want to be a BMW and Rolls Royce, or the simple brands which is just every people will accept. Because The difference in these brands, okay, these brands only people go and buy, but these brands come to your doorsteps, correct? You will never see that Rolls Royce will call to their showroom. Whoever knows the quality of it, whoever knows the quality of Mercedes, they will go and buy. Whereas all these brands, when they are coming home and telling that we are good at, we are good at, we are good at, they are trying to sell. So always create a create a brand for you where people should come and buy for your personal quality. You, by seeing your combination of skill sets, oh yeah, beautiful, you have a great support skills, you are a good communicator, and you are very good at the personal interpersonal skills and intrapersonal skills, and then how you are promoting yourself in the social media. When you are going to do the personal branding, it is highly important to know your complete strength. Figure out who you are, what is my strength, and what are the areas I need to improve on, and determine what you want to be known for. Okay, you can say that we know so many electronics brand, right? But when we say about mobile, some specific brand will flash in our mind. When we say the headphones, wireless headphones, the best music system, the best restaurants, something comes up, right? Immediately it will flash on our mind. Why? Because they know what they are providing and the quality what they are providing, so that they are known for their something specific. So if you want to be known publicly, be, and very specific, determine yourself. Now, as Dr. Fazlur Rahman, I know why, how people should know me. I'm doing my personal branding, right? So similarly, you have to create your own branding in the social media. What is your uniqueness? How you want to get grow? Maybe you are just starting the career. Don't worry about it. Just set it as your aspirational point. I'm aspiring and growing to be a supply chain leader. You can say that, so that people will get the attention. Oh, he has an aspiration, she has an aspiration to be specific, to be a leader in that too on a specific field. Wow, fantastic. Okay, we will at least connect and ask what they have more, and that is the time where you can showcase what all the skill sets you have, how comfortable you can communicate, how comfortable you can connect with people, and that is the second stage you are going to win, and that's it. You will be able to easily win the game. There are so many platforms available. Create a a profile in LinkedIn like platform, where you can have a good connection with even thought leaders, and definitely you will be able to get the maximum knowledge. Try to follow the best peoples, and get at least spend every week 1 hour, every week at least 1 hour you spend for your personal development. Of course, see, this is a time where we should have fun, we should have entertainment, we should be indulging in games and all these things. It's not at all a problem. That's what life is. You have to enjoy while you enjoy, work while you work, play while you play, sleep while you sleep. It's not a problem, but that should be a balance, that should be moderate. You have to create a perfect plan. Okay, everybody is blessed with 24 hours, right? 8 hours to 10 hours for personal stuff. Sleep well, eat well, and play well. Keep your physical body, emotional body, and the mental state very clean and comfortable. So that 10 hours gone, rest of it is for 14 hours. So if you are going to work or if you are going to study, you are going to spare 10 hours, let us assume, traveling, going to college, going to office, and work for 8 hours, and that's how it is going to be. So 10 hours will go, so 10 plus 10, 20 hours go on. Rest what you all bless this with 4 hours, right? 1 hour for friends, social media network, all. 1 hour for games, 1 hour for film. And what you're going to do with that rest of the 1 hour? So you can allocate that 1 hour for your personal development, personal, professional, and career development. Develop your course beyond the core skills, whatever the skills you want. You want to develop your programming language, you develop your programming language. If you want to improve your communication skill, you can improve your communication skill. If you want to improve your interpersonal and intrapersonal skills, and if you want to understand any specific industry, or you are going to enter into a business, what type of business I want to. So this is what we call it as learning agility. You have to be so fast in learn, and you have to be fast in adopting that. Otherwise, you will be losing your momentum. Nothing but because it is a VUCA world. So you may ask, where I will find this all this information? What you are showing and what you are telling is fantastic. Like, I have to develop my personal aura. I have to promote myself. I have to get ready for my professional stuff. But where I will get the information? See, it is very simple. You all now connected, almost, the 67 people. Say like, okay, almost 60 peoples, you are listening to me for the past 45 minutes. How? Online, right? So that is the wonderful medium where you can get every piece of information. All you need to develop is your digital fluency and digital literacy. How I should, search for the information, and how I should segregate what is the quality information and what is not the quality information, where I can get the professional support, how I can develop my professional plan, personal development plan. Yes, I have aspiration. I want to go to a beautiful job. I should earn a handsome, salary. All this is there, but where? Everywhere the information. You yourself told me that it is ambiguous, right? One person is saying my courses are the big, and other person is saying the same. So how I will be able to demarcate which one is good for me? So that's why we are here. We are sharing the information. Why we speak for this 1 hour is to guide you, to support you, to develop you, and to reinvent your personal brand as you to grow. That is the ultimate aim. We want to reshape you. We don't have any magic wand for that. Okay, z boom ba, abracadabra. No way. You have to work. Okay, it is a combination of plan where you need to work around step by step. Dedicate 1 hour in a week, so 4 hours in a month, correct? 50, almost 48 hours in a whole year. That is more than enough for the to start with your continuous development, professional development. It's simple, right? How many hours it is we spent on movies? More than 100 hours, right? Netflix, Amazon, all this is just pulling our attention. We indulge in it. And when we even open one season, we will think, okay, I'll just spend one season, 7 episodes, that's it. And then you can't stop it. So we will just get pulled into it, and we lose most of our time going for all the 13 season, and that is it. Almost we are losing 100 hours and more on that particular season. So try to plan your stuff, reduce and slightly, just 1 degree out, you will be reaching the success. So what we do, talent peps, young rush like combination, what we are doing is we are developing the new age skills, but with the difference. What difference? It's first of all, it's fully online. Okay, aram se, relaxedly, you can sit at your home, sleep like um, you can just open your mobile through our app and you can develop your skill sets, you can get your support, and you can find your path for your career. It's fully online at your convenience, you can do it. What we do is we do initially the psychometric assessments. So through this you will clearly know who you are, how you are able to identify your strength, and we have ample number of mentors, all the certified coach to build attitude, career and goal setting for you, so that you can develop the area of improvement, prepare you to face the future world challenges. And we are a strategic partners group like Engrush. There are so many people we are working with, so we will be able to guide you in internship, we will guide you in placements, and where we you can always come to us and get the support what you want in terms of setting your future career. You can create a plan, you can get your certifications, and it's all online, so that you don't have to really spend so much of time or money in terms of traveling and going from one place to another place, finding the right institute, right instructor. So we will help you with a curated content, a methodical approach, so that it will take you to the right destination. So almost I am coming to the end of the session, and I will open the platform for the question and answer. So this is our app where you can download. We have so it is there available in the Play Store and also in the um, iOS, so you can comfortably enjoy this. And I will open the flow for the question. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll be glad to answer the question. Open to questions now.
Participants, feel free to ask your questions. You can unmute yourself and you can ask your question to Doctor.
Anything, any doubts, even if it is beyond this session, about your career, about your personal development, and any clarity on your studies, anything, don't feel bad. So this is not relevant, because we are 60 people sitting and listening, so it will help everyone.
You can
Do we
also
need
type
to
your
pay for
questions in.
internship? Okay, it's a good question. Do we need to pay for internship? See, lots of opportunities, as I told you, available online. Okay, there are paid internships, there are unpaid internships, all there. That is, company will pay you. Okay, you don't have to pay for the internships. Whereas we are trying to identify the right companies where which will give the good exposure. But post COVID, most of the companies, they are not entertaining. Still, there are no physical activities are not happening within the companies. So there is only possibility for another couple of months is online internship. So you can reach us, if you want to Young Rush or to Talent Peps, if you want to really have a internship experience through online. Okay, we will try to help you in terms of providing the company principles, how the company will work around, and what are the things you should learn in terms of preparing minutes of meeting, and how to prepare a report, and how to do the analysis, all of these things. And definitely every effort should be rewarded. As she is asking, will I get certificate post completing the internship? Yes, of course. As I say, that there is a paid internship, unpaid internship, but certificate definitely every employer will provide. So you have to really go for at least 1 or 2 months internship before you start your career, to understand how the companies will function. And even if you want to start the business, you should go for some kind of mentoring sessions, or some kind of startup activities where some of the incubations are there. They will help you to understand how you have to set up your own business. And Ms. Anjali Singh is asking, sir, what's the most important thing when we start a venture? Okay, great question. Most important thing, as I told you in the first slide, to face the VUCA world, we need to have a strategy. We have to plan perfectly right from the day one. You should be, as an entrepreneur, as a leader, you should have your clarity on the vision, where you want to go, within how long, and how I should reach it, and what are all the resources I will be requiring. Am I sufficient with the resources? And you have to validate your idea. So a clear cut strategic plan, of course, with ability, with the agility. Because once you start, something uncertain like COVID comes, you should not get funked off, right? Oh my god, what I will do? Like this, there are so many, almost around 18,000 startup has been closed during the COVID time, because the leaders doesn't have a strategic plan, and they don't know how to navigate these uncertainties, and they don't have a support and backup. So we should, as a entrepreneur, before you start a venture, plan it perfectly. Everything, every single detail, it should be clear. You should have a perfect strategic plan, how you are going to develop your ideation, how you are going to validate your ideation, how you are going to market it, who's your target audience, how much financial support you will be requiring, when your venture will start getting the sales, and how you are going to generate the first income, and what will be the break even point. All these things to be ready, a strategic plan. This is number one. And number two, as a leader, you should grow yourself, and you should equip yourself with certain knowledge, the business and industry you're going to work around, and interpersonal and intrapersonal skills, because you have to deal with lots of people, lots of challenges, and your leadership skill to think beyond, work beyond, and to be strong, and to be emotionally intelligent. And that's it. So two things: one is the strategic plan, and another one is your leadership, personal, professional, and promotional stuff, what we discussed in this slide. Thank you. I hope I answered your question. And then Mr. Lokeshwaran is asking, what kind of certification course you would suggest for a person who is working in BPO or KPO industry? Fantastic. So BPO and KPO is, it depends, but generally I will say for anybody's success, um, in the BPO side, predominantly it is communication and collaboration, emotional intelligence. So you can improve your communication. We have lots of courses on emotional intelligence, and we have courses on leadership skills. And we have recently developed, I think your name resemblance, you are from Tamil Nadu. So we have one course, English language course, which is being taught in Tamil. You can just learn it in Tamil, so that you will have a chance to improve your proficiency and understanding very well. So BPO and KPO also, there are so much of um, what is that sales and negotiation is possible in that. And also processes, you should know about standardization, standard operating procedures within the industry, so that it will help you a lot. So look forward for any support, you can reach us. And there are other courses like excel programming, data analysis, so that these are all the things will help you. And any other, we can even answer two more questions. And it's good that you all reminding to listen, that is a wonderful thing. So what kind of certifications you would suggest for supply chain and logistics students? See, supply chain and logistics students predominantly have to work with data analytics, right? So start with Excel, and then you can go to some of the ERPs, like SAP or Oracle and all. But make yourself comfortable with Excel. You should be the Excel guru, I will say. First one for the logistics and supplies. And the other thing what I will suggest is about communication. You may have to communicate a lot across the globe, so try to even learn more languages. That will help you a lot. Mohammed, I think I answered your question. And after that, then what should we do after that? Okay, Anjali, actually you're talking about, step by step progress. So what you have to do is find one good mentor for you. Find some right technical guys who can help you step by step. Take up a plan, take a guide, like you have to finish one step in 6 months, and next step in the another 6 months. So you can develop your short-term goal, mid-term goal, and a long-term goal, so you can comfortably maneuver within that. As I told you, you don't have to put, since we are all youngsters, we need to have keep ourselves engaging, we need to enjoy a lot. You guys have to enjoy, there is no doubt in that. That's where we will have fun and entertainment. So go with it, but at least 1 hour you spend on it, so that step by step growth. If you need any support, you can reach us anytime. What are the basic training program? Kalai Chelvan is asking, what are the basic training program to be taken by student? Okay, see, as I have shown in my slide, any student should have that 5 skill sets: core skill, support skill, business and behavioral skills, and leadership skills, and industrial knowledge, right? So now assess yourself, think yourself, what type of skill sets you have in the core. Are you good at computer? Do you know typing without mistake? Not touch typist, ting 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 ting, A S D. No, 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 no. I'm not talking about that. You should be a professional typist. Without seeing the keyboard, you should type without any errors, at least 40 words per minute. That's a skill. But nobody possesses it these days. Why? Because the typewriting, they think that typing skill is predominantly connected with typewriting, but we forget that it is also the keyboard, right? If you are going to develop this simple skill, the typing skills, the professional typing, not seeing the keyboard, you have to type, you will be able to save hell of a lot of time in while you are going to work within the computer. You will understand that. So like this, there are basic programs, like developing your communication skills, enhancing all the leadership skills. the, there are so many available. And develop your habit of reading books. Spend 15 minutes on it. If you are a good reader, go for reading books. So it has to continuous learning, brother Kalaichalan. I will say that it's not the basic training program, it is all the skills to be start from the basic, and from the basic you go to the knowledge level, to the skill level, to the expert level. So see that. So it should there is no such training for basic. Every training should start from the basic, every competency. And then Anjali Singh, sir, I want to ask one more thing. That if we have done BCom, then what should we do after that? And we are doing job as well, can't leave the job. See, continuous learning, you don't have to leave the job at all, ma. Because opportunities are elsewhere to do your continuous learning, and especially online. How many of you are tapping Coursera? For example, I'm telling you, Coursera has a good combination of courses for continuous learning. You don't have to leave the job, and even they are providing what is that? The scholarship. No one knows that. You go, you apply for scholarship, ask for a scholarship. They will give at least half of the scholarship, and you can do it at your own. And Talent Pips is having ample number of courses, and all these courses are 15 hours courses, 20 hours courses, like that. So within 20 hours, say like in 2 months, if you're going to spend 1 or 2 hours in a week, within 2 months, you will comfortably complete that, and you will be equipped with additional skill sets. That's why I'm telling you, 1 hour in a week, keep it as a rule. So you don't have to leave the job. I did my MPhil, I did my PhD while I was working. It's all lot more. We have to be dedicated. We should be ready to sacrifice some of the things, like maybe we may have to sacrifice a quality time for family, quality time for friends, and quality time of us. So how I manage personally is, I used to plug it from the early morning. Wake up a little bit early, so that you will gain 1 or 2 hours of time, so that you can do things comfortably, and then go to job, come back, and during weekends take 1 or 2 hours, like that. You have to spread across. Everybody is blessed with 24 hours, and nobody can say that I don't have time. It's all planning. And okay, is there any technical certification course you are providing in Talent Peps, and are you providing advanced Excel or data analytics or data science course? This was asked by Lokeshwaran. Yes, Lokesh, we are providing Excel, we are providing data analytics, data science courses to the advanced level, expert level we have. You can visit Talent Peps portal and look into the portal. The portal is free to browse. You can just browse around what are the assessments are there. There are free assessments you can take and check what is your passion, what is your level of commitment, what is your level of enthusiasm. And there are courses available, and most of the courses introduction part will be free, and that too for 1.5 hours, 2 hours programs. It is for free, so you can enjoy anything. And after that, if you want to connect with any of our field experts to get the support, we will. And also we have provided interview tips and tricks as a free courses. It is available in that. So there are ample number of informations. You can just take it. And Manish, sir, being a student, how can we grow our online presence in order to become a brand? As I told you, it is you have to develop it, your presence, what you should be known for. Okay, Manish, what is your strength? What is your quality, extraordinary things you have? Speak about it. Create a presence in LinkedIn, as I told you. In which domain you want to be, create a LinkedIn presence and publish your knowledge. Share your thoughts, even if it is 2 words, 2 lines, 2 paragraphs, no problem. Nobody is going to say anything, because you have to be actively show that what you have, what you should be known for, your goodness of it. If you are good at singing, just sing and create a small video and put it in the social media network. Create your YouTube channel. You want to make a Gyan YouTube channel. You want to reach your friends, create a broadcasting system within the WhatsApp and reach your friends. And continuously, engage with them, so that you can showcase. At one point of time, people will automatically think about you. Like as I told you, when we think of the best mobile, one brand is popping up, right? And when we think of a best music system, one brand is popping up. When we think of a two-wheeler, a particular brand is popping up. Like that, when you keep communicating your qualities, your best to be known for, then one day anyone need it, they will immediately get the flash of, oh, Manish will do this, I will reach him. Manish is best in this, I will reach him and I will take the support with him. So I think we all done. So guys, you can visit our website in this um, link, or you can visit our Google Play Store and download the Talent Webs app, and you can do it in your mobile itself. And any support we are ready to do, both Engrush as well as Talent Webs. And Engrush has a very good social networking activity like Telegram. So register with LinkedIn, register with Engrush Telegram, WhatsApp. There are so many good things are waiting for you. So recently, I was reading one article. One Dr. Richard Wiseman from Hertfordshire University, he did research on the luck. With this, I will close it. Ajay, in 2 minutes, I will close it. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please, sir.
Yeah. So this doctor was doing a research how all the lucky peoples are always lucky and unlucky peoples are always unlucky. This is the research he was doing. So the first thing first, what he did is he just put a small advertisement that, okay, if anyone calls me after seeing this advertisement, they will win $50. Okay. After publishing for 1 week this advertisement, 3 people called him and they got his $50. So he called those 3 people and he was asking, why, what? Because this is just, call me and you will get $50 means it's a like a prank, right? Immediately we will think like that. Maybe some type of scam or spam, something. But they told that it's not like that. Why not I give it a try carefully, protectively, and then if it is good, I will go further. If it is some kind of prank or scam, I will just pull me back. So the what his research conclusion says is lucky people are not really the lucky people. They always look forward for the opportunities. They keep their eyes open and they really connect with what is happening around. They see the opportunities in everything they come across. They go within, they know their strength, and they go outward and see what is lying around the opportunities. And they really, really take up and hit those opportunities on time and they win their success. So, this is the secret sauce I want to tell you. Develop yourself, build your skill sets, go inwardly and strengthen yourself, develop yourself, go outwardly and search for the opportunities around you and hit those opportunities with details, facts, and work around with that opportunity and win those opportunities to achieve success. So thank you so much for patiently, listening to this whole 1 hour. I have taken a little bit, 10 minutes more for answering the questions and all. So I thank you. Lokeshwaran is asking, can you please tell me about what is digital marketing and what's the growth and are we having in future? Better Rakesh, we have a full-fledged course in digital marketing in Talent Web's website. You can visit and have a complete in-depth, okay, A to Z course it is. You will be enjoying that course. Please log in and work around in that course. Thank you all. Thank you so much. And thanks for Ajay and Manigandabalan from Youngrush for providing this beautiful opportunity to meet you and be with you for this 1 hour in this beautiful Saturday morning. Thank you so much and have a great weekend. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, Doctor. That was a wonderful, mind-blowing
It's my
session for
pleasure.
the
It's
past.
my pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thanks for accepting our invitation and sharing your knowledge with the young people and the future of the nation. And I invite the participants to share your feedback. We will have the floor open for another 1 or 2 minutes. If somebody is willing to share your feedback on the session, please unmute and you can share. We have posted our social media links in the chat box. You can please do connect with us. We are consistently sharing the job boards. That is, we are sharing the job openings and for freshers and internship. You can utilize that. And if you have any queries that you want to ask doctor, if you are unable to answer, if you are unable to ask here, you please note down our email ID, connect@youngrush.com. Feel free to write your queries. We will be very happy to address your queries. And we will keep the floor open for another 1 minute for feedback session. We will be happy to hear your feedbacks. So if there is no feedback, then we will start closing the session.
Thank you so much, everyone, once again, and see you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much for all. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.